Not not sure why is it. Keep saying reconnecting. Can you see me? Okay, whoever is in here, can you see me? Am I live? Can you see me? Am I live? Am I here? Oh, yeah. Hello. Teron, how you doing? Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday to you. Thank you so much. Hey, Terry. Hey. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, my gosh, Terry. What a day. What a day. And it's still going. It's still going. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring you over. He said, likewise. Likewise. He said, yes. It's a day. It's a day, right, Teron? Terry, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. How you doing? The reason why I said I'm upset because I allowed myself to, I even this morning I'm like all I can do is like I don't feel 100%. I'm not 100% at all. Even though some people say, "Oh my gosh, it's like you're always like 1,000%." You look great. Your attitude is wonderful. I'm like my attitude is not wonderful, but that just shows you no shade to people at this job or whatever, or people in general. But it shows you like their expectations are, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it's like lackluster. It's really low, because y'all know my customer service, my attitude. I try and have it. I try and have a good attitude about life, and I do. I still do. I just know that I became very bothered, and maybe not noticeably like to other people, but I know within myself, I know how I feel. I'm just like aggravated at the fact that I feel like it's not even with my career. I just think it's just with people in general. But at the when I guess what I'm trying to say is I tell people try not to stress over the things you have no control over. And that's exactly what I did. Not everything. I didn't stress about everything, but I did allow things to stress me out that I knew I had no control over. And I can tell you, I can give it one example. So obviously we're in a case, and I work with this surgeon. I've been here with like what almost 5 months or whatever, probably 5 months, and actually 5 months. And I've worked with this surgeon, quite some time. And this surgeon is like he's eventually leaving, and that's another story. But so I'm in the room, and we have like mail stands. Like we have our OR furniture. So mail stands, back tables, ring stands. I've showed all this on my channel, by the way, you guys. But anyway, so yeah, we have that. And he's like, oh, like he was saying basically there was some contamination. And I wasn't, it's like I wasn't the one that was passing on the case. But anyway, this is my point. My point is I'm so frustrated at the fact that this man has been here for he's been here for like what 4 years now. He is leaving, and it said that if people don't really like working with him and all that. But he was like, oh well, I'm used to it being a sterile mail. So they in a lot of I've been to a lot of hospitals. They sterilize the mail stand cover. Oh, let me just say this: the mail stand tray, and so it's a separate tray that goes on top that sits inside of a that sits on top of the mail stand like holder. I know I'm speaking another language, but anyway, this is the point. They didn't notify him that they stopped processing it. And so obviously he's bothered. Obviously he's upset. And I get it. I understand that. But again, that's out of my control. Now, what I don't like is the fact that, okay, he's laughed, he's mocked, he's talked about. And I'm like, well, actually, it's nothing. It's nothing funny about it. It's actually quite sad because if he if he was unaware, made unaware of that, he should have he should have been included in the process. And that's the problem, not just with this hospital, but a lot of hospitals, but not just even hospitals, not even just the medical field. It's the world in its entirety. I feel like people don't communicate. We keep saying this. I sound like a broken record, right? Communicate, people. Let the man know, because all it's going to do is frustrate the people that's in that room, which is including me, the staff, the OR staff, that OR team. I just really, and that was one thing I'm like, okay, Terrence, this is clearly not your fault. You knew nothing about it. Apparently, no one else in the room knew nothing about it. It's not on the card, on the preference card, and it just becomes irritating because it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. And so, yes, I allow myself to get really upset. Again, maybe someone, well, just not everybody can realize or probably recognize that I was bothered and stuff, but the other surgical technologist in the room, she knew. She was like, Terrence, I know. I said, she was like, I can tell you're pissed about it. I'm like, I'm extremely pissed. Like, and here's also the situation, because it looks as if it's like there's contamination. And again, I know I'm not passing this case. I know she is, but like, I'm on that patient's chart. My name is on that, my full name. Everything is, so I don't want to be a part of that. And this is what I look at it. I look at it like this. I feel like it's sabotage. And eventually, like I said, I'm gonna have to calm down, and I'm going to come down and be rational, because I don't want to say anything that I have any regrets over. Y'all know I really choose my words wisely, and even my my overall expressions. Like I just don't. I don't want to. I don't want to be. I don't want to be misread. But I can't control that either, right? People gonna look at you. They gonna think whatever, however they feel. Um, but I will speak with management about this. I will, and there's other things as well. But what I also don't like is the fact that, okay, oh, people talk so much smack about people, and including the attending himself, that surgeon. And I'm like, this is not okay. Like, we got to stop doing this. I think overall, what I'm trying to say is, too, we got to stop putting people down to build yourself up, or stop making a comedy of others to make yourself, I don't know, appear like you got your together. You know what I'm saying? Or like you 100, because we all are humans. No one is, well, I say that, but then you do have some demonic individuals. But we all are human at the end of the day. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. And I feel like if you really like live to that, like if you really own it and stuff, whatever, I don't think that people would react or behave the way that they behave. Again, I'm weird, y'all. I'm very strange, and I'm over the foolishness. I really, really am. And it's just, I just have to find like more outlets and not get angry internally about something that I have no control over. And so that's why I said, Terrence, you're going to count to 1,000, 1,000,000 if you have to. And when the time is right, I will pray. Okay, let me just say this. First and foremost, prayer. All right. And then secondly, again, if I don't act on anything and stuff, I'm just talking. I'm not really doing anything about it. But so I'm going to pray, and then I'm going to document, in which I've already started documenting things. And then on top of that, that's when I'll speak. Well, after that, that's when I'll speak to management. And I know that's going to, let me just say this. I'm not being negative when I say this, but I know that's going to go to the left. Because even management was called in the room, and even that individual, in my opinion, doesn't really hop on board. Let me just say this. Not hop on board doesn't, this individual, how can I put this? I feel like this individual doesn't stand on business. If I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, I don't, because you know what, obviously people may be watching, oh my gosh, this can cost me so much, right? But I want to be respectful when I say these things. I feel like, you're put into that position because you have to stand on business. We all should be standing on business, but you are in that position because you have to, like, hey, tell her what you have to put it out there. And if you hurt feelings, you hurt feelings. And I think that's the deal. I feel like people are timid, and they want to be relaxed, and they want to be liked. And I don't care about any of that damn mess. My main focus is the patient. And like I've said this like for the longest, like for the duration of my career, like literally I care. And let me just tell you this. So I sat beside this person today at the end of my shift, and this individual said, this is a newer individual that works here. And I'm new too, but this person is newer than I am at this hospital. Goes, says, well, how was your day? I said, it was a blessing of a day. I had some frustrations and stuff, but everything will work itself out, and I can only do what I can do. Oh yeah, well, you shouldn't. I've seen you work, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but you just care entirely too much. What the hell are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean I care too much? Why on God's green earth? Why would I not care too much? How do you even put a cap on caring when you work in a freaking OR? How do you put a cap on that? And it aggravated me even more. But again, by that time, like I had counted to, I was counting, even before that person sat down beside me. And I'm like, 1, 2, 3. Y'all, I'm not kidding. When I tell you I count, I count. It may come off as like a joke to some of you, but I'm being so serious. Like, that is a great way for me to not curse somebody ass out, not lose my temper. I count. I really do. And I'm telling you guys, like, the amount of stress that I endure, and I'm not trying to one up y'all or nothing like that, but the amount of stress that I endure within my career and with working in surgery and stuff, let me just say this. I want to be very clear. It's not this. I'm not making this competition, but I can bet you your bottom dollar that it's probably more stress than you guys endure. You know what I'm saying? I endure awfully a lot. I can take a whole lot. Y'all know, even with YouTube alone, you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't cut off for everybody. I can deal with all the negativity. I can deal with the craziness. I can deal with the people. One day your friend. One day they're your friend. Next they're your enemies. I can deal with all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just nothing. I'm a chosen one. I literally can deal with it. I'm dealing with this. Okay, like I said, honestly, even that person that sat down beside me didn't even realize that I was like, I'm about to explode. But I say that for lack of better expressions or words, because I don't condone violence. I will never put my hands on anybody and stuff unless I'm protecting myself. My mama raised a king. My dad did too. All right, so I'm not stupid. Ain't nobody fit to beat me out no damn paycheck. All right, y'all know I love money. And money loves me. At the end of the day, let me just put this out here too. I know I don't have like anything on here. This is like, Restream or StreamYard, but this, it may be like a trigger warning, and also this is freedom of speech. I can say these things, and I'm saying it respectfully. I'm not putting down people. I'm really not. When I tell you I'm not feeling great, but I'm not feeling great, but this is not why I am, with the way I'm behaving now isn't because I'm not feeling great. Okay, I wasn't feeling great. What you guys don't know, I wasn't feeling great like 4 days ago. I feel like, I know my diet has changed, and the whole keto, low carb and stuff. I lost some more pounds, and but then also it's been the mental thing with me. It's just things going on in my life and stuff, and I know you guys have gone through a lot as well. But with all that being said, I'm not cracking under pressure, not having a midlife crisis. It's not because I've turned 38. I know I do care, and I care a lot, and I'm never not gonna stop. Like, I'm never not gonna like care a lot. I'm always gonna care a lot. That's what I do. That's what I do. If I see this person that's like in need of help or something, of some type of assistant or whatever, like that's kind of easing, walking, and about to pass out or something, I gotta clock in. You think I'm gonna sit up here? Get out of my way. Let me just clock in. To hell with that clock. Fire me. I want to make sure this person gets to their destination safely when it's in my control. Okay, you get what I'm saying? When it's in my control, some things are not in my control. I can't be Superman. I'm not God Himself. But all I know is I'm of God, and I know for a fact that that's what God would have done or would want me to do. I care about people. I care so much. Yeah, I will tell you like it is, and you can like it, you can not like it. Let me tell you, hey Terry, hey, you already know. Like, honest to God, like Sheila, you know as well. There may be some things you disagree with that I do or I say, and vice versa, and we can let each other know this because we're all adults. We're all grown here. We're all reasonable, rational people. I feel like more and more as I go through these hospitals and I go into this phase of life as I get older, and it's something that my mom really did instill. She really did let me. She let me know, by like telling me these things and stuff. But I'm living them out now. I'm like, oh my gosh, my mom was not. She wasn't joking or she wasn't being mean or negative. But there are some people that just don't care. They literally get into their bubble and they're like, okay, well, I got this many hours in today. Let me see what I can get out of doing. Let me see let me see how little I can work and still make money, still stay on the clock. Don't go home. They ain't going home early. And they gonna complain and they gonna do this, but then they still want to get the money and do this, and it's just like, what are we doing here? It's just like, but this is the game of life. But my mom, she literally raised me to stay in my lane, okay? And again, control what I can control. Literally, as I tell you guys these things, that's what my mom taught me. I'm telling you, I'm not just making this up. Do you realize that I've been in the OR? I've been on payroll now for 19 years. Like on the payroll. Like getting paid. And people say, well, how? Well, I actually was getting paid when I was actually in school, not the full, how you get a job before you actually graduate and stuff. It's almost like it's a internship, but it was a paid internship. So that's what I've been blessed to be able to do that. And just continue to climb the ladder and work hard, and I'm telling you guys, it's just when I look from a different angle and I try my best to be reasonable. Like I said, I pray so hard, but I'm telling you guys, there are some true idiots in this world. It really is. It really is. And I mean that, and I say that with so much love and respect. And that's the deal too. People gonna look at this, oh, he's being negative, he's being disrespectful. No, I'm not. You're an idiot, you an idiot. I'm tired of idiots. I'm tired of idiocracy. I'm tired of BS. Especially in healthcare. Tired of it. People need to realize that this is just not, okay, this gonna sound weird too, but this is not just a 9 to 5. I want, it's almost like I want to pull people in the office or whatever and ask, okay, why are you doing this? Why did you get involved with this? Because my right hand of God, let me tell you how I know I'm a chosen one in this. And people can be like, oh, Terrence, you trying to toot your own horn or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna toot it. I'm gonna toot it and I'm gonna toot it till I can't toot it no more. This is how I know this is my calling. I'm a chosen one, and I do get frustrated, okay? I feel like chosen one can definitely get frustrated, all right? But I handle my frustrations really well. And I don't do I don't do the lounge. Hell, I barely do the locker room now. I don't do the lounges. I'm not around people. If there are 3, 4 people gathered or whatever by the desk or whatever, first of all, I ain't ever really by the desk unless I'm looking at my assignment and where I need to be. But I don't socialize that much. I don't want nobody asking me, well, how you feel? Because some people know I don't, probably I don't feel well because of my demeanor or whatever. But I don't need you asking me nothing. I don't, I don't. But how I know that I'm the chosen one, because, okay, they're like, oh, so and so never lets people in. It's only a certain people that go into his room or certain people go into her room. Well, then why am I that certain people? I've been here. Let me just break this down. I've been here with less than 5 months, and I'm in certain rooms that nobody else goes into, other than like, okay, a certain amount of people. But then maybe if that team isn't there entirely, they're like, okay, yeah, put Terrence in. Terrence can do it. Terrence can do it. Terrence. I've heard this all my life. all my life. I've heard this all my life, like literally, like all my life. I can hear right now my aunt on my dad's side, the one who wiped my ass in the middle of the road, that my mom like beat up or whatever. I can hear her right now say, "Oh yeah, let him do that. He can do that." I'm sitting up here like y'all don't know the half of it, and I know I've exposed a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of things that I haven't exposed, and I won't expose everything because everything is not meant for the internet. We know this, but I really do feel like some people kind of like can really relate to certain things, and maybe and once you understand, because you're not going to understand everything, right? But once you can understand certain things, you probably then will understand, okay, that's why he behaved the way he behaved, or that's why he think the way he think, and that's why he really is a chosen one, because I'm doing things like, I'm that's why I just you guys don't I know some of y'all do, but I say you guys don't understand just for, that lack of other expressions, right? Lack of other phrases and things to say, but I know y'all can understand. I know y'all do. But that's why I support Peach McIntyre. I support like the underdogs. And in all seriousness, people say the underdog and stuff. Well, we are not the underdogs. We are the overachievers. We are the elite. We are the successful ones. We're the brilliant ones. And people want to dim our light. Same with people, some of my coworkers, family members, like I said, my aunt, like I've forgiven my aunt now. I have. And some people may not believe that as well, but I have. But all I'm saying is I know for a fact that I've done and I'm doing so much more. And it's not me, oh, life isn't fair. Life ain't fair. I ain't saying that damn mess. My mama told me that a long time ago. You think I'm gonna sit up here on this damn live stream and I'm gonna start talking about how life ain't fair? I'll never have a damn title like that. Life ain't fair. Life is not fair. I have multiple degrees. I'm a black individual. I am in Florida at the moment. Okay, I know for a fact that I have to try like 10 times harder than somebody who is much, much, much brighter than me, lighter than me. And hell, I'm not dark skinned. And I still have to try a lot harder. And you know what? And this is what makes people uncomfortable. Folks want to sit up here. They want to when you do streams like this, or when you come on and you do videos or you do content like this, they want to report you, or what's wrong, or you're so negative and you're horrible. No, you're real, you're human, and you're telling it like it is. And so many people don't like the truth. That's why me growing up, and I thank God for my mom. I thank God for the upbringing that I've received. God is so good. And I even thank God, even in with my mom, like in the afterlife. She visits me, she talks to me. I'm telling you guys, Lord is my witness. If my mom didn't, my ass wouldn't be here. I would not be here. I would not be here. And I damn sure wouldn't be like working, or like even like tomorrow. Like I've already set things aside and prepare certain things for my busy day tomorrow. Because when I say busy, it's probably, I wouldn't say one of the most busiest, but it's up there. It's gonna be busy. I'm used to that. But this is what I want, and this is what I'm praying for. I'm praying for actual teamwork. I'm praying for the leaders to really step up. Like I'm a leader, but I can only lead so much. You get what I'm saying? I want to make this clear. There's always somebody who is over you or oversees you. Think about somebody's, the checks that, okay, President, future President Donald Trump, that he, will receive. Somebody's gonna sit up here and write those checks. Somebody's gonna write the check that who's writing President Donald Trump check. That person who's writing his check, somebody's gonna write his check. There's always somebody that oversees somebody. And ultimately when you look up like the tree or a ladder or whatever that's going into the sky, ultimately that overseer is God. That's the number one. And that's the number one in my life. And I don't care who atheists, who don't believe, who say, oh my gosh, it's science. God created all of that. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. No one can change no one can change my perspective when it comes to that. No one can change my outlook when it comes to that. And that's why I say people like, why do people I've gotten so much hate emails, hate comments, and this ain't even what this is about. But pertaining to Peach McIntyre, people can't stand that damn woman. That successful woman, and they just hate. They gotta understand too. At the end of the day, social media is a part of it is actually true, okay? But a lot of it is entertainment. Okay. Peach McIntyre, shout out to Peach. She gonna keep your ass. She gonna keep you lurking. She gonna keep you looking. She gonna keep you entertained, informed, all that good stuff. And that's exactly what she is meant to do. That's why you see the numbers and the views and this and this and that. And because I genuinely really do support her, okay, people, one video is kind of going crazy with the comments and the likes and maybe dislikes too. I haven't really looked at my studio, but all I know is people with the hate. And I'm like, okay, this is really stupid. You hate somebody that much and stuff, and you want to, but you're watching them, and that's just like I feel like with some coworkers and stuff, you're so bothered and you're so with your nasty attitude. Why are you here? Because let me tell you, I don't feel great, but okay, even though, let me just say this, I know no two people are alike, but okay, I may not show that I don't feel great. I might not be my, 100% chipper self, but I'm still going to give it my all. Like I said in the video this morning, you got y'all, honest to God, that's not me just saying that for the view or for some shits and giggles. Like I gave it my all. I know I did. I know what Dr. Hodges told me today. Terrence, you did a great job. Excellent job. I said, thank you. I don't even want the verbal praise. I don't want no verbal praise. And that's something that I said I'm praying to God for. Like I pray to God, like, okay, Jesus, allow me to, understand it better and accept it better. Cause really, it's just so much, y'all. It's so much, and it's just so much going on. And I think ultimately that's why I'm so upset with myself. I am so upset with myself. I'm so upset with myself. And there are going to be days like this. At the same time, I'm going to continue to push myself. All right. It's not me putting too many things on my plate, or I don't need to, I'm so sorry. You know what? Life is unfair. Life is a struggle sometimes. It's a damn big struggle sometimes. We have to create our own happiness, and in doing that, I feel like you allow yourself to become even more successful. But again, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the most brilliant individual in the world. I'm not God himself. All I know is I can only do so much. And I'm trying to continue to have that mindset, but I must say it's like sometimes it gets hard. So, and I know some people say, "Well, Terrence, what will be your solution?" Well, me personally, I feel like my solution is, you know what? You guys literally are so helpful towards me. You guys, you don't realize that. I'm not just saying that. And Cherry, I tell you a whole lot. I love you so much. Tina, I appreciate you so much. I love you guys. I really do, because this is therapeutic. I know I'm not reading the comments, and I'll get back to the comments, or hell, I'll start, because I haven't watched, I haven't really looked at any of them, and I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all know when I do certain live streams, I know sometimes it's just it's like a comedy, cluster type thing and stuff, but I'm not as comedic today. All right. But let me tell you, I'm upset, but I'm not being bitter, y'all. I'm being real. And I've always been real. I've always been genuine. And that's the deal too. That's something that people don't understand. Like, oh, he's contradicting. No, I'm not contradicting myself. I still worked hard. I still gave it my all. And if I feel like I can and stuff, whatever, well, I'm not gonna attempt. Let me just say this. I'm not going to come on and I'm not gonna say this and not do it. All I can do is try. I keep telling people all you can do is try. But when you're not giving it your all, and you're not really trying, and you try to get out of doing stuff. You try to make yourself look busy. You try to make yourself look this or do this. That's a problem. It's a problem. I really, wholeheartedly in my heart, and I'm being so serious, I just feel like, we just might be in our last days. Do you guys not see what's going on in the world around us? I'm gonna when I get off live, I'm gonna call my dad. I'm gonna talk to him, and and my dad has been amazing. He really has been. Because sometimes I do vent, but I want to vent to, and I know I vent to you guys and everything and stuff, and you guys are absolutely exceptional. Y'all are amazing. But I want to talk to my dad. I do want to vent, but also I want to reminisce about my mom. You know, and I know firsthand, like, that is somebody that we can, because when I do that, you guys, I feel better. I really do. And I know my dad and I, we did a lot of things, obviously his wife, my mom, um, up until the time of her passing, you know. We did a lot of things together. I just remember so many awesome things, and I want to. And I'm in Florida. I'm not in Mississippi, so I just can't physically be there. But at least we can share those memories and things over the phone, and that's gonna help me. That's really gonna put it. It almost, like, if this makes sense, you guys, it kind of resets my mind, and I'm still gonna give it my all. I'm still gonna push. I'm still gonna be outspoken. I'm still gonna, be as righteous as I can be. I'm not selling you guys. I'm not selling stories here. All right. I'm really not. I'm being so honest. Like, I'm telling you guys, life is not fair. It's very unpredictable. I mean, so many people are talking, right? They're like, oh, this one guy, he's like freaking, he's like, I'm old enough to be your father or whatever and stuff. He's at work, and he's like, and then he brings up his mom and dad who are still alive. And I'm like, man. And he said, he was like, yeah, they're in their 80s and 90s. And I'm like, wow, that's incredible. And I'm like, my dad's alive, but my mom passed, and she passed when she was 51. And people are like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I understand. It's not your fault, whatever, whatever. But that's what I'm saying. Life isn't fair, you know? But I'm not, see, and I'm not saying everybody is this way, but see, I'm not taking that. I become frustrated at times and stuff, whatever. I definitely, I'm not frustrated with God. Okay. I was at one point, but my point is this now. The human that's within me, and we're not even talking about the spirit, right? But just that the human part of me, sometimes I become frustrated, and I do ask, I'm like, why? And I cry, I get a little weak behind that. But that's when I think about what my mom would want me to do, and she want me to, think about when I'm fussing and being silly. We at the casino, we doing this, and just happy thoughts. And that gets me through, like, it gets me through that dark time. And then I don't know. Like, you guys think I'm joking about the old school music and everything. Like, I literally, like, I know these songs. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on them. With my mom, with my grandma, and I thank God that I'm able, on this platform, I can share this with you guys. But also, I want to share, like, I want to share the good, the bad, the ugly. I don't want people thinking that, oh, Terrence he just picked up a $6 thing of Mrs. Butterworth sugar-free syrup. Oh, he's rich. He got this. He got that. I don't have it like that. I know God has blessed me. I know in the perspective, I know I'm gonna be okay, because I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna pray hard, and I'm gonna try to do everything to the best of my ability, right. I'm not gonna try and scam people, get over on people, like I said, sell people these lies and all this other nonsense. That's why I say people, they going back to Peach McIntyre, they going back to Peach, they just can't stand her. But I'm like, what the hell has she done? She's not scamming anybody. She literally has done the classes. She has all these awesome, products, and she does this, and she has been helpful. If it wasn't for her, and I know, let me just say this, God ultimately. But if God didn't put her in on this platform, I wouldn't really know nothing about getting paid on social media. Do you realize people were doing this way before we even thought about this? I didn't know about it, but see, Peach put us up on that, and I'm gonna give her flowers every time when it comes to that. But again, because I can say that on live, and I can say that consistently in her class, or if I'm in her live, or I'm in her comments, people hate me for that. Well, keep on hating, because I don't know what else to tell you. And the same deal, and the same thing, I want to say, I feel like Kicking with the Rooks put it on their community, saying, I want to I want to be so positive that it pretty much the people that like that just that are negative, it just they don't want to be around me. And that's how I want to be. I want to get back to that positive level. Like I'm a positive person. And I've had people tell me, like I said, I was in Iowa City and the doctor started yelling and yelling towards me. And again, like I wasn't scared of him like that. Y'all know hell, I ain't scared of shit, but he started yelling. He was like, what are you so positive and happy for? What do you got to be happy for? I said, look what we're doing. How could you not be happy? We're taking a kidney out of her sister. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Sister is the donor, and we're giving it to her dying sister, right? Sister on dialysis and stuff. She's, the colors. I mean, just this color. I mean, just dying. Okay, if she don't get this kidney, she gonna live so long with dialysis and without the kidneys, right? She has no kidneys. All right. Full dialysis, no kidneys. Sister donates her kidney to her sister. First of all, how beautiful is that? Secondly, we get to do both of these cases. Now we're on the table, and this beautiful woman is making urine, and you telling me why am I positive? What do I got to be happy for? If you don't shut the hell up, but I didn't tell the doctor that. But clearly he saw by my expressions, like, have you lost your damn mind? I'm going to remain positive, and that's the deal too. And I pray for people. I pray for the team. I pray for people because I'm telling you guys, some folks that's in this field, and not just this field, but every field and everything in life, within life, some people just heart ain't in it. Now they got brilliant minds, and brilliant hands, but their heart is not in it. Maybe they want to be inside their wallets, inside the purses, inside of, I don't know, inside the mansions or the condos or the fancy stuff that they're in. Maybe you want to be in that, but see, they really don't have the passion for it, but they have the mind for it. But see, those two things, you have to have all of that, because if you don't have all of those things, or just say you just got a couple, it still isn't quite right. But I told myself, I said, I'm going to be positive. And I'm going to look at it from all angles, all perspectives. And I'm telling you guys, that's how I'm able to just, okay, Terrence, breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However I have to count. If it's allowed, if it's to myself, I'm going to do that. If I got to come on live, like I said, I thank God that you guys are here. I really do appreciate you. I'm just telling you, it gets rough sometimes. I know I'm all over the place, but I just want people to understand it's okay. And like I was telling Gamma last night in her live stream, I said, don't forget to give yourself grace. And I know for a fact I forgot that. I forgot to give myself that. I forgot to be a little bit more patient with myself. And it's not because, I'm not feeling 100%. It is not that. It is not that. I have felt much worse than this and have had a better attitude about life. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's not that. I honestly, and within my heart, I feel like sometimes, y'all know the devil works. So the devil is working overtime like every day. And I can tell you this, I'm never going to let his ass just sit down at the table now. Now, sometimes I kind of open the door and he kind of like trying to put a hand or a foot in and stuff. And I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. Do not shoot me, because I'm being honest with you guys. But what I'm saying on top of that is he ain't fit to just come and sit at the table. He's not welcome at the table. But I think sometimes he just kind of creeps in, and those are those negative thoughts. That's me allowing myself to be frustrated and to become frustrated with things that's out of my control. And that's why I said tomorrow, my right hand to God, I'm telling you guys, I already know what I'm up against. But I'm telling you guys, I'm shutting down. And now, hell no, I ain't shutting down. I'm not going to shut down to the point, I'm not going to do YouTube. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to smile. I'm going to smile. I'm going to dance just like I danced that damn Friday when I went to work when I was in Carroll, Iowa. And them racist mofos fired my ass. All right? And I'm 4 weeks before my contract was up. Let me go. But I worked the whole day. Very positive, right? They couldn't stand it. It messed with them. It bothered those negative entities, because I'm gonna tell you why. because my positivity, they were like, okay, what is he gonna do something? Okay, first of all, I don't have a criminal. I ain't got no criminal record. Hell, I haven't got a speeding ticket. I don't know how long. Okay, park and speed. I ain't got none of that mess. You know what I'm saying? I do what I'm supposed to do. Like I'm the person that I don't break the law. I don't cheat on my damn taxes. Everything I win in gambling stuff, I put it on my taxes. Get losses, wins, all that stuff. I'm an honest individual. I ain't perfect, but I know for a fact I'm an honest individual, and I try my best to do that within life, and obviously with this platform, because I'm telling you, so many people selling the damn dream. They selling the dream, and it's like, no, I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm trying to prove to you that you don't have to be that person that you were an hour ago, yesterday, 5 minutes even. That's just like this. I know today I allow myself to become upset. And tomorrow, you know what? Tomorrow's another day, Lord willing. But I am going to give it my all again, which I'm not saying that I haven't given it my all, but I don't want to be upset. I don't want to be bothered by somebody other actions and their mindset and their way of thinking when they don't even care. Not to say I shouldn't care, okay, because y'all know how much I care. Very passionate about what I do, obviously, right? But I just don't want to allow myself to become upset, because what does it matter? And God is just so good. When I was on a break, and y'all can see I barely did shorts even today. But I was on a break and I saw Tamron Hall. I love her. I love that show. And she had Nene and Sierra on there. They're doing like this whole like reality thing or whatever and stuff. And Nene said this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna end up going, y'all, because I gotta still like take off script. I gotta go shower. I'll probably work out later on, but I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna take some time for myself. I'm definitely going to call my dad. My mind has just been so heavy. I talked to my dad yesterday, but it's just been so heavy on my dad. But I just want to say this before I go, and I'm going to look at the comments. I promise you guys. I'll skim over, the comments. But Nene, she was talking to Tamron Hall, and this hit me. It hit hard. So y'all know she lost Greg, her husband, right, to cancer. And so, he passed, but in the midst of the whole thing, because I realized when my mom was going through her cancer and the chemo and all that, it devastated me, y'all. It devastated me. I do get emotional when I think about it, because I know my mom is going through so much and she's going through so much pain. But Lord is my witness. People forget about, and it may sound weird, but people forget about the family, or the really close family members. You know what I'm saying? Not the people who just kind of come around every now and then. I'm talking about the family members who, I'm standing right beside my mom as she's in bed. I'm lifting her up to sit on the commode, and at one point I'm like, Mom, just you use the restroom. I got you. And I will always cherish every damn freaking second that I have with my mom. I don't care how ugly people may think it is. They'll say, why would you want to? Because you know what? I thank God that I was able to do that. I thank God that I was there for her. And I thank God that my mom knew that. She tells me that, but I didn't even want her to tell me thank you or whatever stuff. That was my duty to make sure that my mom is okay to the best of my ability. But that's the deal when Nene said Greg got so sick and she was caring for him, but the son that Greg and Nene have together, which is their only child, she was like, I forgot about him. And his health deteriorated. So this young man, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say kid, but hell, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so old now, but this young man, early 20s, 21, 22, has a heart attack and a stroke simultaneously. And think about that. You're 21, 22. Now he's in recovery, and I'm just praying so hard. But that's what I look at these stories, and I read these things, and it puts life into a bigger picture in my mind. I'm like, I don't want that to be me. And I know God got me through when my mom received a diagnosis. I mean, it was just devastating. I remember all these. I'm telling you guys, I have this great memory. And sometimes I'm like, God, I don't want to remember these things. But he's like, no, you must. Because it's time like, it's times like this. Or it's like, you must remember that. You must go through, you must relive some of that. So you can understand, son, why I chose you. Why you gonna be okay. You stressing over this damn mess that don't make no sense for you to be stressing over this. But I can't tell you not to stress over it because I given you that will. Okay, you have your own will. You have the power over your life. You have the choice. You pick and choose what you want to stress about, what you want to deal with, and it's up to you. And I'm telling you guys, like, I'm not kidding. If it means, look, you know damn well, I'll do it. If it means, okay, me walking away, me doing this, I'm going to do everything in my power to do the right thing. And my main focus is my health. If I don't have my health, what do I have? So seeing that when Nene talked about that, I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's not, people bash her, oh, she's a terrible mom. No, her son was grown. Okay. But the thing about it is, people forget about people. And people forget about themselves when they go through something traumatic. You know, obviously her son, like, you know, how do we have no syllabus for life. We can read the Bible day in, day out, but we still have no syllabus. You understand what I'm saying? We're humans. We're humans. And even though, and as myself, I'm human and I pray a lot, but I still feel like sometimes, you know what, I'm constantly like in that state of progress, right? A work in progress. I'm not perfect. Who is? So, and that's the deal when I left this coming, I'm like, you know, you guys are bashing her, but really she did. And I know people say, well, that's reality TV and she didn't do as much. You don't know what she did off camera, but honest to God, yeah, she's doing so much on camera because you know what? That's paying the bills. She's not selling her soul. That's just my opinion. We can leave that for another. We can say that for another, you know, live stream. But all I'm saying is, we gotta stop judging each other so much. We gotta stop doing that and stuff. And I have to stop stressing about, again, things that I have no control over. And I'm being picked. I'm being chosen. Okay, these rooms or these people, and why? Okay, nobody wants to work with her. Nobody wants to work with him. Nobody want to work with this person. But okay, well, put Terrence, do this, do that, because Terrence can do it. Y'all, I'm always gonna come out. You can throw me back 10 times, and 10 times that. And 10 times that, I'm always coming out on top. Because God ain't just on my right side, he's on the left. He's beneath, he's on top, he's in every, and I'm a big guy now. And I lost 112 pounds. Or, you know, I lost a little bit more than that, y'all. I really have lost some weight, okay? But God is gonna always protect me. And I gotta continue to believe that. And I do believe that wholeheartedly. God is going to continue to protect me. And I pray to God. I pray to God that other people have that same mindset and that same love. And if you really, really do, you know that you're going to be okay. That's my solution. That's my solution. So yes, I'm upset. And I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I don't omit mess. I admit it. I'm not perfect. But with saying all of that, because with my frustrations and stuff, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not quitting. No, I can, and I will, and I shall, and I already did. In the name of Jesus, I already did. I'm going to be okay, and I know if you guys should believe, you're gonna be okay too. Stop putting yourself in a situation where you can't win. Stop saying that you can't. You can. You can. And if you just feel like, come to my damn channel, because I'm gonna make sure that you can, that you get that extra boost. That's what you guys do to me. You guys give me that boost. This is not in vain. This is not something that's okay, a waste of time. Somebody needs to hear this. Life ain't fair. Be upset. But put yourself in a position where, you know what? Put yourself in a position where you know you're gonna be okay. I'm serious. I'm serious. My mom would always tell me, what's the problem? Well, mom, I can't do this and I can't do, well, okay, now what can you do? And I'm like, what the hell she doing? She was like, you pray, you fast, you keep trying, and when God sees fit for you to do this or you to reach this or whatever the case may be, you'll be just fine. And I'm like, why does she have to? I feel like I said to myself, like, it's so, that's just such a like a generalized thing or whatever. Like my mom just talked out the side of her neck. What the hell she was? You better look around. And I'm serious. I have achieved so much and I will continue to achieve so much, but I gotta stop. And I gotta start. I gotta stop and I gotta start. So stop all the nonsense and start that work in progress. Really start it. Because we keep saying, oh, we're a work in progress, but are you starting things? Or have you really actually started it? You say you're a work in progress, but okay, a work in progress means okay, it's in progress. You've already pressed play. Some people just have paused or they ain't started the DVD. They haven't. I'm not trying to be on here and preaching this. I'm not. I'm just saying that's what it boils down to. You gotta stop that foolishness, stop the craziness, stop that disbelieving in yourself, and keep keep going. Don't give up. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop, but start really putting a foot in front of the other and doing something about it. It takes a lot. It takes a lot, but I know I'm a chosen one, and I know I just can't get this back to God. God, I don't want this. No, you were chosen, and you're going to be just fine. At the end of the day, I said when I lost my mom, when I saw my mom stop breathing, when she stopped breathing, her heart stopped. I felt her. I'm in the medical field. Hello, I felt her pulse. I felt the fact that she had no pulse. I knew that okay, she was crashing, and I said, okay, she has all these wires and these leads on. I said, I know the call team, the crash team is coming, and they came in like a NASCAR pit crew. Mr. Berg, you got to step out. Okay, well, just do what you can do. Because my dad's not here, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just crying and stuff. But I just knew. I said, oh, my God. I said, well, God, if it's in your will, you'll get her through that. 20 minutes of chest compressions. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. And a woman down the street, I say, down the hallway, because her brother came to me and said, oh, my sister passed. Thank God, you got your mom. Even if it's just for an hour, if it's for just 2 days, which it was for a few days after, but God is good. This may, like I said, trigger warning. It may be too surreal, too much for some people, but I'm telling you guys, stop all this foolishness, stop all this negativity, stop all this feeling down, and do what you got to do. I'm telling you guys, there's always something else, like far as the mindset. We just have to find these outlets. And I, honest to God, you guys have been there for me. Stop doubting yourself. And even if you are upset, even if you are frustrated, it's okay. But you got to stop at one point and you got to start at another, okay? You got to do that. Thank you so much for that gift. Love me, Tracy Anderson. Okay, I'm going to get to the comments. I'm so sorry, y'all. I know, like I didn't take a breath, right? But again, Teron, thank you so much. Hey, Cherry. Hey, I love you so much. You said I'm doing wonderful, love. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for the green hearts, Cherry. Thank you for those channel member emojis. God bless you. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. Welcome to the TNT Family Show. Love me, Tracy Anderson. Hey, Cherry. Hey, are all channel members. You guys can become a channel member as well. Only has one channel membership. I greatly appreciate if you guys join. Thank you so much. Hey, Kelly Caldwell. How you doing, bro? Nice to see you. Hey, Sheila. How you doing, Sheila? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Hey, Crystal. I see you, Crystal. You know, YouTube always going to block it, right? Because you got all those emojis, but you keep those emojis coming. Don't you stop. Don't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. I love those emojis. Hey, Donna. Thank you so much. Double tap the screen, Donna says. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for the likes. I can't believe I got over 100 likes. Oh, my gosh. You guys are amazing. Agreed. Kelly Caldwell said, agreed, Terrence. Thank you so much. Hey, Lena Dole's Crafting, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I agree with you, Terrence, because it would be cool if everyone is working together. It would be. 10 toes, I know that's right. Hey, Cherry. Hey, I love you. Stand on business. Okay? That's right. If you see something wrong ever in the work space, HR is a good place to start. It is. It is, absolutely. But I must say, Sheila, I gotta do chain of command. I always do chain of command. I let my nurse know in the room because the nurse is over the room. The nurse lets the supervisor know. Supervisor lets the manager know. Manager takes it. You know what I'm saying? But the deal about it, if all that's overlooked, y'all already know I'm gonna jump the gun. You know. But I do chain of command per policy, and that's just what I've always done. And that's when you think about it, that's even more sad because it's like people don't even do that. Chain of command is like non-existence anymore, but we just, let's just write this policy out, but we don't abide by it. It's almost like the police that's running the red light, and then you see them at the Dunkin' Donuts. Now, I get it. Now that 478-pound meat, a donut was an emergency, okay? But not now, you know, but I get it. But stop thinking that you're above the law. Stop thinking that you're above this or above this policy. It's not like that. 10, 9, 8, 7. See, I go the other way. Or I'll be doing -1, -2, -3. I just go up. I do 1, 2, 3. That's how you know who's there for the paycheck with a statement like that. Absolutely. Hey, Cherry. Hey, absolutely. I'm telling you. It is. It's discouraging. But again, I have to focus on the things that I can control. I can't control what someone else says. You know, Lord of my witness now. When somebody, if they talking about this person's so fat, oh look at her. Now they can say obese or overweight, because you know with these are medical this is like a medical terminology. But when you start to degrade people, oh wow, I bet she this. I'm like, could you stop? I will always be an advocate for my patients. Always. And a mofo knows. You come with that mess in the room, they already know what Terrence ain't gonna go for it. I don't play that mess. I'm not here for that. And this fat, nasty, whatever person that you're talking about on the table, they keep the money in our pockets. They keep the money and good money to be honest. Stop this foolishness. Now that's something that I can control. Only if it's in my room. And let me tell you, it's very seldom. I don't play that damn mess. If I don't care if I lose another 100 pounds or whatever the case may be, skinny, big, whatever, I don't play that. I don't do that. We ain't gonna do that shaming. Now you can say obese, you can say underweight, you can say malnutrition, you can say certain things, but when it gets to the point where you just start to be really, really just like judgmental and nasty, I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for that. I don't play about that. I will curse your ass out right then and there. Willow Nicole, the person that sounds like they were having a bad day, and instead of saying something kind to uplift someone else who is having a rough day, they say something to offend them. Wow. Absolutely. Sheila says, that's right. Hey, Cherry. Hey, Brace by Sean. Hey, Terrence, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing really well. I really am. I know it may not look like it stuff, but I am. I'm doing even better now. Now that you guys are in here, I appreciate y'all so much. I know, T. We always keep it real, right? Cherry, come on. It's the only way. Devilish Dog, brother, I hope you have a better day. Just take a breath and remember, you can't fix stupid, but you can try to avoid it. Oh, my gosh. Devilish Dog, I put a video and I was like, you know what, God, you know, just bless the idiots. And I know somebody go by and say, Terrence, you telling God to bless idiots? Well, there are idiots in the world. Just like it's idiots and it's ugly babies. I said it. Now, what you gonna do? I said it. Hell, I was an ugly baby. No, let me stop lying. I was a very, very adorable baby. Y'all know, look, I'm gonna get somebody really just y'all gonna cut up on that one. I'm just keeping it real. Why can't we be real? Even if somebody say, well, you being real ugly, well, it's real. It's the folks that don't do shit at work, but always talking, oh, he the only one going in the room, right? Your light is so bright. Your light is too bright. T. They gotta wear shades. Okay, come on now, Cherry. Yes, he is, and my mom speak through me. Wow. Sheila Smith, exactly. Always somebody over you, right? It is. Just pray for them, and you never know what they might be going through. Tina, that's a very true statement. It's a very true statement. Ethan, hey, what's up? I have been really getting hate coming on my channel, but I just deleted them. You know what? They always gonna hate, right? You always get 1000% T and beyond that. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Hey, did he gain all the weight back? David, single. Did I gain? What you mean, gain the weight? Me? Gain the weight back? What you mean? Do you see the scrubs? Do you see the scrubs on me? Do you see? What? Come on now. I know it's not the first, Terrence. You felt this way. Yeah, keep doing what you know to do the best for you. Okay, exactly. Hey, Nunu, how you doing? Y'all, Nunu is a channel member. You're welcome, Nunu, to the Tees Awesome Butterflies. Thank you again for becoming a channel member, Nunu. I appreciate you so much. How you doing, beautiful? Hope you're doing well. Let not your heart be troubled about who doesn't do anything to help you when you are not feeling things are going the way your way. Okay, I hear you, Terrence. Hey, Blue Butterflies, how you doing? I know that's right. Thank y'all so much. They was the first about what. Oh my gosh, Cherry, I love you, Cherry. Hey, Darnisha. Hey, Andrea. Love me, Tracy Anderson. Thanks again for the gifts. I appreciate you so very much. Thank y'all for being in here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Hey, Awesome Alvin. Hey. Thank y'all. You have to remember, Terrence, he's a grown man at the time, living in his own apartment when this happened to Nene's son. Yeah, I understand. I get that. Hey, Kicking with the Rooks, how you doing? Thank you so much, Shanti, for coming in. Kicking with the Rooks is also a channel member, you guys. New channel member. Love me, Trace Anderson. Hey, Cherry. Hey. Welcome to the TNT Family Show. All of them are my channel members, and I appreciate them so very much, you guys. And they have amazing, amazing content. Check them out. Please check them out. Check out each other. You're a traveler, T. Everywhere you tread is to teach a lesson to others, and management also giving the best care to all your patients. Wow, thank you so much, Sherry. God bless you. B. Nicole, baby. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey again, Darnisha Parker. Hello. Hey, M&T Living and Cooking. Oh, I said it. I told myself, I said, when I see y'all, I'm not gonna say the cooking, but I'm hungry. Look. Maybe I'll have me a muffin. Oh, look, a muffin. Maybe I have me a bagel. I thought blueberry, and then I say muffin, but blueberry bagel. But hey, how you doing? Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. We are a family like a giant tree. We are a family like a giant tree, reaching out towards the sky. I haven't sung that in so long. I haven't said it in so long, Tracy. Thank you for reminding me. Hey, King LDZ. What's up, bro? What's up, brothers and members in chat? Thank you so much for being here. King LDZ, I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you so much. Based haters is nice. Yes, okay. All right, no problem. That's Spin. Thank you, our brother. How you doing? Love seeing that smile. Thank you, Nunu. Well, it comes out when you come around. I love you. When all my channel members are in here, and just amazing supporters of the channel. You guys really genuinely make me smile. I appreciate y'all. I want y'all to know that, yes, it's a crazy day. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, upset and bothered and stuff, but I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be okay, and I'm going to tackle all these emotions and stuff, whatever. Like I said, I'm gonna get my dad a call, and I'm just gonna relax. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna call tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and part of Sunday. It's gonna be amazing. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not giving up. Now if y'all see me, I don't know if hey, I'm in California. Hey, I'm in Texas or whatever. Don't judge me. Don't you judge me. What we gonna do? All we can do is try, okay? But I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Let me get a bagel. Look, Cherry. Look, Cherry. I got 4, 5, 6, 8. I got 10. Look, I had 20, but I got 10 now. Don't judge me. But you can have them all, Cherry. I'd give you the world if I could, Cherry. I love you so much. I love you so much. I appreciate you so much. You guys, honestly, I'm going to be all right. I'm telling you, I got to be okay. I got to be okay. And I'm not just saying because of you guys. I got to be okay for me. You got to be okay for you. All right. And then we can collectively, love each other and be kinder to each other and deal with the idiots and the haters, more. You guys, one step at a time, one day at a time. Live each day like it's your last. Try your best. Try your best. And leave the rest, to God. Let God deal with the majority of everything. And to be honest, I think that's really what he wants to do. And sometimes I'm just being hard-headed, you know what I'm saying? Again, thank y'all so much. I love you. Thank you so much, Sherry. You're always welcome. Tara's have an amazing evening, everyone on the live stream as well. Thank you so much, Sheila. You want one? Nunu, you know you can have. Look, Nunu, you better take some. What y'all talking about some what? What you can't have one of anything. Okay? Look at me. Come on now. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all again for being in here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the gifts. I love me some Terrence, and he's such a sweetie pie. Nunu, I love you. Oh, you're too sweet. You're too sweet. You're too kind. Absolutely, Nunu. Here you go now. Oh my gosh, I really do. I really, really am so grateful to have you guys in my life. Thank y'all for being a part of the channel, of this journey that I'm on, and thank you for allowing me to vent, and it really does help. I'm gonna go now. Thank y'all so much. I've kept you long enough. I appreciate you all so much. If I'm not back on here, y'all know I'm gonna be okay, but I'll see y'all when I see you. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for all the love and the support and the kindness and the realness. And thank you for thank you for continuing letting me be my authentic self. I think people get it confused. Like, oh my gosh, Terrence is upset. What? Like, it's okay. Like, I'm not going to hurt anybody. I haven't even cursed anybody out. You know what I'm saying? Like, my upset may not be your upset. You know what I'm saying? But, and I can still smile through it. Remember, I want y'all to remember, oh my gosh, Night Bright, what's her name? Oh, why am I forgetting? She was on America's Got Talent, and Night Bright. Oh, and she was like, she passed away, and she had cancer, and she was such a fighter, and she said, I think Night Bright, and she goes, don't wait till everything around you is going great to smile and be happy and to be grateful and thankful. It's so easy when things are going great, right? Oh, I got my Mrs. Butter sugar-free syrup. Everything's great. But if I don't have it, like I'm kind of out of my caramel syrup, but I'm like, you know what, God, thank you for the ice cream. It's okay. I'm good. Thank you for that. So be happy. And I'm being so serious. Be grateful for everything that you do have, and stop being so ungrateful and unhappy about things you don't have. I think that that's really what life's about. Being able to smile, even though your heart is aching. Being able to smile, being able to genuinely smile and genuinely know that it's going to be okay, and keep putting that one foot in front of the other. I know it sounds cliche and it sounds all cheesy and stuff, and I'm telling you guys, what's the alternative? What you gonna do? What you gonna moonwalk? We gonna moonwalk all day? I mean, we could, but I don't know. I want to see where I'm going. Michael Jackson pulled that off nicely. But even he would do the forward, moonwalk. At the end of the day, don't stop, you guys. Keep going, keep believing in yourself, and know that I love you and I appreciate you so much for watching, all right? I'll talk to y'all later, okay? I'll see you later. Bye.